God bless you. God bless you. Lord have mercy. What's going on? It's your man, Coach Will, Bill, William. Look, man, with me your names, just let me know the servant of Christ, right? Perfectly one day, God is saying, hey, my good and faithful son, job well done, blah, blah, blah. That's what I want to hear. In the meantime, you call me whatever you want, man. Hopefully, man, good names are better than bad, but I just want to hear what God got to say to me. So, look, I want to be like the Apostle Paul, be a servant of Christ. So, speaking of servant of Christ, I want to share. I want to Joshua walk me and some other co-laborers from Streetside Prayer, Deanna and Jordan. And we've been just getting so much fruit from these messages, the sermon, preacher, pastor been teaching from the book of Joshua. And it dawned on me I hadn't read Joshua in quite a long time. And then I don't even know if I read it word for word, page for page. So I'm getting it done now. Man, I'm just stumbling all type of places. All right, so without further ado, we go on to the book of Joshua. Welcome. Did I say welcome already? Look, hey, welcome. Thank you for your faithfulness, not to me, but to God, right? Well, how is this faithful God? First thing we want to do is get his word in us daily, right? And I know a lot of us struggle with our reading. We fall asleep. The words bounce around. You got to read 5-7 times. I understand. Hey, good faithfulness. You say, look, I'm not going to not do it because I struggle. You say, all right, there's an option. If you don't like my voice, by the way, you can go to Siri, you can go to Jordan, you can go to Deanna, Alexa, however it takes. Get God's word in between your ears. Then step 2 is pray. Ask him to reveal what it is that he wants you to know, right? I swear my shirt is not this small. I mean, I'm not this fat. I'm not busting out the buttons. It's the way I'm sitting. And what I say? Pray and ask him to reveal to you, why you got this word. What is reveal himself or give you out what he wants you to have out of this word that you just read or heard. And 3, man, people around you are starving and hungry. You don't even know it. They don't tell you. They don't know that they're hungry. Looking for something. Great Commission says we share God's word at the 4 corners of the earth. Share this link on all your social media. That's all I got to say. Let's jump on in there. Let's talk about Joshua chapter 3. I'm going to be reading from this MacArthur Study Bible. Israel crosses the Jordan. Then Joshua rose early in the morning, and they sent out. Then Joshua rose early in the morning, and they set out from Shittim, and they came to the Jordan, he and all the people of Israel, and lodged there before they passed over. At the end of 3 days, the officers went through the camp and commanded the people, saying, as soon as you see the ark of the covenant of the Lord, your God, being carried by the Levites, Levitical priests, then you shall set out from your place and follow it. How about that? That's something interesting, right? So back then, the Levitical priests, right? Levites were the priests. By the time we get to Jesus, do we hear much about the Levites anymore? What happened to the Levites? How in the world did the Pharisees get to running the show? I'm here to tell you, it was a dirty trick. But do the research yourself. Let's talk about it. Pharisees not even mentioned back in the Old Testament. How did they get to running things? Verse 4, yet there shall be a distance between you and it, about 2,000 cubits in length. Do not come near it, in order that you may know the way you shall go, for you have not passed this way before. Then Joshua said to the people, consecrate yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you. How about that, fam? Consecrate yourself. What is consecration? Consecrate yourself. That's for all of us to do right now. Verse 6, and Joshua said to the priests, take up the ark of the covenant and pass on before the people. So they took up the ark of the covenant and went before the people. The Lord said to Joshua, today I will begin to exalt you in the sight of all Israel, that they may know that as I was with Moses, so I will be with you. So there we are again. God is reaffirming a covenant that he's making with Joshua. And as for you, command the priests who bear the ark of the covenant, when you come to the brink of the waters of Jordan, you shall stand still in the Jordan. And Joshua said to the people of Israel, come here and listen to the words of the Lord your God. And Joshua said, here is how you shall know that the living God is among you, and that he will, without fail, drive out from before you the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Hivites, the Perizzites, the Girgashites, the Amorites, the Jebusites. Behold, the ark of the covenant of the Lord of all the earth is passing over before you into the Jordan. Now therefore take 12 men from the tribes of Israel, from each tribe a man. And when the soles of the feet of the priests bearing the ark of the Lord of all the earth shall rest in the waters of the Jordan, the waters of the Jordan shall be cut off from flowing, and the waters coming down from above shall stand in one heap. You catch that? You hear what's about to happen to the Jordan? Verse 14, so when the people set out from their tents to pass over the Jordan with the priests, bearing the ark of the covenant before the people, as soon as those bearing the ark had come as far as the Jordan, and the feet of the priests bearing the ark were dipped in the brink of the water, now the Jordan overflows all its banks throughout the time of harvest. So mind you, this is flooding time. The waters coming down from above stood and rose up in a heap very far away at Adam, the city that is beside Zarethan, and those flowing down towards the sea of Arabah, the salt sea, were completely cut off, and the people passed over opposite Jericho. Now, the priest bearing the ark of the covenant of the Lord stood firmly on dry ground in the midst of the Jordan. And see, I was wondering that. I was like, hey, all right, they're going to walk out into the bank, right? And I was remembering that, well, we heard right here that they weren't going to swim or nothing like that. God was going to stop the water. But I was like, won't it be muddy? Won't they sink? So here's the answer to that, right? Even like when you read we're in the Old Testament, read when they crossed the Red Sea out of Israel. I'd be like, I wonder what happened to all the fish. Was it fish, man? Did the fish was a fish just in front of them under their feet? They can scoop up and take with them more on the other side, or the fish stayed in the water wall. I be wanting stupid stuff like that, right? Was the ground soft and soggy and muddy? I be wanting stupid stuff like that. But we ain't answered the question right here. Said they want dry ground. Verse 17, now the priest bearing the ark of the covenant of the Lord stood firmly on dry ground in the midst of the Jordan. And all Israel was passing over on dry ground until all the nation finished passing over the Jordan. There it is. I answered my question, right? Well, I guess I ain't so much of a geek, because the Bible took time to explain. So that's it. Y'all having fun? I'm having fun. Hey, I love some things about. Keep straightening the shirt out, man. I don't think I'm a fat boy. Went to my doctor a month ago. Told her I was having migraines. Doctor man gave me water pills and told me I was obese. Didn't do nothing for my migraines. All right. But you know what I'm gonna do about the migraines? It's from my neck pain, neck injuries. Soon, not yet. I'm gonna dig in with the Lord. Maybe do some praying and fasting. We're gonna heal this neck. Bless you, bless you, bless you. See you. Talk to you later. Hey, hang around. Come back for chapter 4. Also, like I say, pray on this, what you heard. Ask God to reveal to you what he wants you to know. Share the link all across your social media. Bless you, bless you. Bendiga, Baruch, Shalom, peace.